Hey, what's up? This is Danny. I'm going to be showing you about this new tool we are releasing called Boxcam. Boxcam creates 2D cameras inside of After Effects that are super easy and fun to use. To get a better idea of what a 2D camera means inside of After Effects, let's jump on into this composition. So as you can see in here, there are a bunch of different layers, and there are 2 Boxcam layers. Now, normally all of these different layers here would be controlled by a null, and you'd have to figure out, okay, this is parented to this, so this one's parented to this one, so therefore I need to parent this null to that, and it gets really messy really quickly. And what Boxcam is trying to solve for is it is going to allow us to make these really awesome camera movements inside of After Effects without having to, mess around with all those different nulls. So we have these 2 layers right here. This first one is animating from the bottom of the building, and as the building animation progresses, it is going to slowly make its way up to the top. And this second Boxcam layer here is kind of just to showcase the entire graphic and elaborate what that looks like. So as you can see in this outermost composition here, once we transition to that upmost layer, we can see that the viewport automatically jumps to where that layer is. And so all the animations inside of this composition on these Boxcam layers ultimately reflect what is shown in this outermost layer here. So to get a better idea of exactly what's going on and how one would go about making a Boxcam animation, let's start from scratch. So here is our Boxcam interface, and we have 3 different buttons on here. We have a Add New Boxcam button, we have a Create a New Output Composition button, and then we also have a Set a Custom Resolution button. We're going to start with adding a new Boxcam, and this is going to default to the size of the composition. But we can obviously scale this down, we can move it around, we can rotate it. Basically anything that you could do to a normal shape layer, you can do to a Boxcam. So let's rebuild this animation, and we're going to scale down this guy a little bit more. We're going to start him down here, and let's add a position keyframe there. Back that up to the beginning of the animation, and as this animation progresses, let's say that we want the Boxcam to end up being at the very top of the building here. Okay, great. So very simple. Let's add a little bit of easing on there with motion. So now we got this very simple Boxcam animation, and if we want to showcase exactly what that Boxcam is seeing, we're going to click on this Create a New Output Composition button. So what this does is basically it is a composition that is outside of the nested composition where the Boxcam lives, and is going to reference exactly what is inside of that Boxcam and showcase it here. So as you can see, we have this beautiful animation going all the way up the building, and it was super easy to make. Okay, so one last thing that we need to cover is this 3rd button here, and this is for setting a custom resolution. So when we make a new Boxcam, we can set this custom resolution prior to making the Boxcam, and it'll automatically make the Boxcam in those dimensions. So we hit Use Custom Boxcam Size, and then we type in the width and then the height. So these existing Boxcams here, if we want to change the resolution of those, we can do that as well. Now, currently they are 1280 by 720, and let's go ahead and make them 720 by 720. So we hit OK, and then we're going to go to this Settings tab again, and we are going to hit Alt while clicking on this tab, and it's going to automatically update all these different Boxcams to all be 720 by 720. Now, if we want that to reflect into this outermost composition, we're going to hover over the Create a New Output Composition button, and we're going to do the same thing of holding Alt and clicking on it, and there we go. Now it's all updated. Alright, well that about wraps it up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and have a better idea of how powerful and how fun Boxcam really is. It's a great way to add a bunch of different flair to your animation style. Being able to showcase all the intricacies and cool parts of your animation pieces is something that is very easily done with Boxcam. If you're interested, go give us a try. Thanks.